KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Metal, and joining us in studio right now we have ChukMayne and Jayye the Murder Man.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
How are y'all? Glad to have y'all in studio with us tonight. Now, I know, Chuck, you've been, like, right now, you've been jumping into Cheryl's lives for quite a bit.
For a while. Actually, I've been listening to the show for quite some years now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cheryl for always showing love. You know, I went on an unwanted vacation for a little while, and while I was there, that's what on Monday nights I tuned in all the time. You know, me and my boy Sarge, we would get a lot of love because Cheryl would show love to us, you know, and you gotta thank y'all for that. You know, you took me through some hard times to get to where I needed to be, and you know, so that's why I show love back and always hopping in on your lives and sharing everything that you guys promote and do.
Well, we are glad to see you on this side of everything.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, and we always keep the boys in Bear in prayer.
Yes, I was just about to say that. You know, shouts out to them. Thank them for
their support of us.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah, for a while now too.
Yes.
I mean, this is not the first time that I've heard this. A friend of ours, I can't remember who he is.
Well, Kid Boots
Kid
was
Boots,
one, and and Minus was in for a while, and like so many of our friends have been in, and they just appreciate
Love it.
a piece of home coming through the airwaves.
Yeah, I'm glad that we have service, I guess you could say.
Absolutely, and playing their music, and so the people in there can hear all the music and go, "Oh, you really are! You are dope."
We try.
Yes.
So, well, once again, thank you for being here, and thank you for being here in more ways than one.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us.
In reaching out to Cheryl, how did you let her know about this gentleman right here?
Well, this is my son, artist, if you want to say, and I mean, one time coming home from work back in, I want to say 2015.
Okay.
I heard something going on in the room, and I put my ear to the door. I'm like, "Is that him?" You know, my brother, he's done this for years too. So I heard something coming out the room, and I opened the door. I was like, "Who's that?" And he's like, "It's me." And I was like, "Okay." So that's how I discovered him. I mean, you know.
Man. First off, your intro into music. How were you guided into that? Was it your dad and other family members, or you just kind of discovered it on your own?
Well, really, yeah. My grandpa. First, it started off with my grandpa. He was in a lot of cover bands while I was growing up.
Oh yeah.
And then also Mitch James, my uncle. He you know, he's been doing his thing. So
Yes,
I guess it just
Shout
was in
out
the
Mitch
blood.
James, we love you.
Yep.
Yeah, and I guess it was just in the blood. I guess all my family has done it since my great grandmother. She's been in church. She's been singing since I can crawl or whatever. So, yeah, really, I guess it's just been in the family. It's been in the blood since I was a kid, and I guess that's pretty much how I got it.
So, speaking of Grandpa, how long have you been, part of cover bands and playing around town and beyond? How long has it been?
Shoot, really from all I can remember since I was little, since they were coming up, they were getting up there. It's been a while. It's been a long while.
Oh man. So so it was just one day out of the blue you discovered.
Yeah, I heard him in the room, and I was like, "Damn, who's this?" And he told me it was him, and I was not shocked because I knew it was in the family. You know, everybody done it before, but shocked at the same time. Like, damn, this is my 11-year-old son rapping, and everything was clean too. Everything was clean, and he was right on beat. You know, and it was smooth.
Well,
and we started recording, and that's when we took off from there.
So when did you start dabbling into music yourself?
Really, it started around, I want to say 2017, 2018 is when I started really writing my own music and really getting into the studio and creating music.
Really?
Yeah.
So what were you doing beforehand? Just studying?
Yeah, really just studying.
You worrying about kindergarten? Just kidding.
That's funny. Wow. So, how did you develop your own style? Did that take a while for you?
Really, I would say, yeah, it kind of took a while trying to find my own craft, find my own style, honestly, because nowadays it's really hard to not sound like somebody else. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that people do like similar to other artists. And really, I was just trying to find a way to branch off from that and do my own type of style. And really just seeing Mitch do it too, create his like kind of own style in a way.
Yeah.
I kind of took pieces from there and then put it into my own style, took pieces from like other people around that I'm inspired from. And yeah, that's how I really found my style.
Have you ever received any encouragement, I'm guessing you can say coaching, from, you know, your family, friends, just to kind of make sure you got things down pat to, you know, continue pursuing your interest?
Oh yeah, really. I really want to say Mitch is the one who really helped me get to where I was and start coaching me here. He brought me on my first show. It was his birthday bash at Fitzgerald, and he brought me out, and that's when I first performed. I think it was 2017 or 2018, yes, somewhere around there. Yeah, and really just seeing him, like I said, I've been on stages with him at the Lolo since I was little, so really just seeing him and him pushing me to wanting to be there where he's at, really that's where I got it from.
It's one thing to be, you know, going to a show, even at a young age, no matter how you look at it, you know, being out in the crowd,
yeah,
experiencing that. It's another thing to actually be on stage in front of a crowd, trying to remember your lines, trying to remember where you are in the music.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you? Was it a little nerve-wracking?
Yeah, I honestly, yeah, I want to say yeah, for the simple fact that obviously, you know, being your first time, it's like, I don't know, it's just, I guess, I don't want to say have so much eyes on me because of Mitch, but since people know who he is, it's like kind of, it gets nerve-wracking sometimes getting up there knowing like, I got so much I like that people are watching me. I know I gotta put on my best performance. So I try not my best to get nervous, but it comes and goes.
Well, I'll tell you like this, because even as long as I've been on air, even sitting behind this thing, there are times I really have to shake the nerves off.
Yeah.
You know, get myself focused. So sometimes that can be to your advantage.
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you fresh. It keeps you paying attention. It keeps you looking at the crowd, actually, which is where you want to be focused anyway.
Yeah.
So, and you're carrying heavy family legacy.
Yeah.
I love it.
But it seems like you're carrying it well.
I appreciate you, for real.
Man.
I really appreciate it.
Should we get into a little music?
We can.
Okay. Stay tuned, y'all. We are about to get into some music. We're going to have more with J5 coming up. And this block of music, we're going to get off into a little R&B segment right now. Let's go ahead and get into the latest from Brooklyn Michelle. Still reeling with joy off of the Billboard write-up she had a few weeks ago. And brand new music from Jace. But let's go ahead and get into more brand new music. One of our favorites, Ari Linnell. This is her latest, Of Course. Do not go anywhere, y'all. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.